Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 7 properties, and I'm growing my hair, and right now it feels like a Jackson 5 afro. So if this is uncomfortable to look at, then please focus your attention on the homes, and let's get started. Now, yesterday we had a for sale by owner, so someone who's representing themselves on the listing side who put a listing out at this same complex at 1380 Costigan for $419. Now, this one on also an end unit, not that much different, is at $429. So it's a tough battle. Like, how do you justify $10,000 more? The finishes are a bit better in here, but the other one wasn't so bad. So I don't know. Let's see what happens with this one. I know I say that a lot. I mean, it's really, you don't know who wins the Super Bowl until you play the game, and that's the thing about putting these things out. Both of them could flop. Both of them could get sucked up pretty quick because there's not a whole lot of inventory right now under $450. And what you usually see is more of the village townhouses. I like the fact that the village towns don't have condo fees, because if you add up $159 a month, that's really like paying an extra $30,000. So this one is actually like buying instead of $429. I look at this at $459. Because for every $10,000 of purchase price, that equates to about $45 a month in payments on a mortgage, fixed rates, 5-year, that kind of thing. But so if you look at $159, $45 goes into that about 3 times, 3 and a bit, right? So at $460, your choices start to open up a little bit. So anyhow, that's the story on this. Like I said, it's really, there's no history in 2016. There's gaps, and when we've seen such a huge appreciation for most types of homes, especially in this price range, you got to figure that they both have some kind of a chance. Next one is Monaghan at $649.9. I'm not going to comment about how I think it should be priced at $650,000 in order to capitalize on 2 different price ranges. I won't talk about that. Plan 4, Mattamy, 2051 square feet. The last one that just sold was $700,000 on Dice Way. So at $649.9, we now got a $50,000 difference. Not that much difference on paper with this one. Hardwood floors, just like Dice Way. 9-foot ceilings, just like Dice Way. Chef's kitchen upgrade, just like Dice Way. Not a huge fan of the cabinets here, but the point is, this one, I believe, should sell for a lot more than what they're listed for. They're holding back on offers. Oh, and there's a 3-bedroom plus a loft upstairs, just like Dice Way. And this one, I believe, is April 4th. They're holding back on offers. So I would expect to see this one much higher than the $649.9 price. You've got 2 things that happen on multiple offers. It's not always a lock. We showed up maybe 2 weeks ago to a listing that was purposefully underpriced, and we showed up and we were the only offer on offer night. In order to get the deal done, we still had to pay more than asking, but it was still a good deal. And so that's the kind of shopper you have to be. And when the temperature gets too hot, it's okay to walk away. All right, it's good for you, and it's good for the market to not create a super escalating market where every sale is $10,000 or $15,000 over the other one. It's not healthy for everyone. So anyway, this one should go, and anything even up in the high 6s is certainly justifiable for sure. We've seen Quincy Corners smaller than this go up in the high 6s and even 700s. So yeah, if someone got this for even any less than $680, I would think they're actually getting a great deal. Now, that's what we talk about at the buyer class. Pay $680 for it, listed $649. You go to your mom and dad and say, hey, guess what? And they say, are you crazy? Why are you doing that? Why are you paying more than asking? But it's market value. And you can say, I got a good deal regardless of how much more I paid over asking price. Same thing works the other way too. If this home, different home, if it was listed at $649, and you were happy you knocked $20,000 off of it, paid $630 for it, but the last sale of this home sold for $600, you overpaid. So you can brag about how you knocked $20,000 off, but the truth is that the last sale indicates that you overpaid. So it's important to have the research, and no matter what people do online, they don't have full access to the sale properties, and they definitely don't have the first-hand experience to say, okay, that one was in good condition, that one the floors were scratched. It just doesn't work, and that's why having an experienced local professional is always going to make a difference. No matter how much information is online, it still matters to have the experience. Well, that was a big digression, wasn't it? Holloway's a good property too. You can check that one out. The link is just on this page somewhere. It depends on if you see it on your phone or if you see it on a desktop. But yeah, we're I guess Daily Homes is rolling along. So if you have any questions with passwords or anything to do with the new site, I know we've had a couple emails saying, hey, I like the old site better. I love the new site. Here and there, you know, you're always, whenever change happens, you're always going to get people on both sides. But we want to make sure it's as easy as possible for you. So any feedback that you give to us is valuable, and we'll change it. You know, like if we hear enough people talking about something that's not working, we're glad to change it. It's what we want to do. We want to make this a good site for you to research and to gather information. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.